Hi guys, welcome back to SPydata Science. So in this video, we are going to talk about comments, variables, and strings. We'll start with comments. The basic use of comment is just to describe a particular function or a particular line of code. Now I'm going to tell you how we do commenting for a single line. We just put hash and write any of the comment that we want to add. So here we have commented this line. This says that this is a comment. Similarly, if we want to add multiple line comments, what we do is just write triple double quotes and do this is a multi-line comment. So you can see like we can break our comment into multiple lines. If we have a lot of commenting thing that we have to do, we can put it in triple quotes. Like this is how we do it in Python. Moving towards variables, a variable is basically a storage space wherein we can put any of the string or float or int or boolean type variable. For example, let's say we have a variable named var. So this is a variable which stores this value SPydata science. So var is basically a storage space. Now we have var2 equals to, now let's say we take int. So this is an integer. 12 is an integer. var3 equals to 14.0. It means that it is a floating type of variable. We can store 14.0 or 14.6, anything like that. It basically consists of decimal values. Now what we can have is like var4 equals to true. So this is basically a Boolean type of variable, like it stores a Boolean value, true or false. It can be true or we can make it false. So these are the few variables that I have told you, like there is a particular way of declaring a variable. So let's say I can use var underscore one, or I can use var underscore two underscore new. So this is how we can create new variables, but there are certain rules which you can see here. You can go to python.org. Here you can see there are certain rules for variables. Now let's go to string. So this is basically a string. I've stored this in variable var. Now just to print this string, var comma var2 comma var3 comma var4. So since we have 4 variables, I am just printing out these variables. I'll right click and click on run. So I get here is SPydata science 12, 14.6 and false. And if I want to include it in a particular string, let's say print welcome to, I can use %s for this var. The value of var2 is %d for a number, like I'm taking %d for a number, %s for string. Value of var3 is, for float I can use %f. Value of var4 is, let's say %s. Okay. So this is how I'm going to print my variables. So let's say I add \n just to print it in different lines. \n, and I'll just print it. I'll remove this one. I'll just print this. So you see here, welcome to, okay. What I've done is like, I have just declared these strings. I haven't used them. So to use these variables, I just put percent and then put var. Here I'm using variable 1. Then I'm using variable 2. Then I'm using variable 3. Similarly, variable 4. So I'll print them all. I'm getting welcome to SPydata Science. The value of var2 is 12. Value of var3 is 14.6000. Value of var4 is false. Now, if I want this variable 3 to print up till 2 decimal places, then what I do is like, I'll put 0.2 or 0.2. So you see here, it will just print 14.60. So this is how I basically use this variable to print it in a string. There is other format also, print. I'll just use all these things. I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. So instead of %s, you can also use this 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, how I use this thing is by using dot format. Dot format var, var1, var2, var3, var4. So I don't have var1. So how I'm using this thing is like, how I'm using this format thing is like, I use this variable at the 0th place, then this at the first place, then this at the second place, and then this at the third place. So you can see, like, I'll just remove this one. So yeah, if you want to print, like if you want to comment it, you can just use this thing. So it won't print it, but it will just say that this is some line. Okay, so this is a comment. I'll just run it. You can see this is a similar type of result that we are getting here. There is another method to show this variables in this string. I'll just comment this one also. Now the third method is using f strings. When I use this f string is just by putting this f before this double quotes and using things like var. I'm directly using these values. var1, var1, var2. I don't have var1, var3, and var4. I won't be using this format thing. I'll just check it off. I'll close my print statement. So yeah, this is how I can do the same thing. I'll run it. You can see here it is showing the same result. So these are a few methods how you can print different variables inside a string. I've also told you like what is a string, what are variables, and how do you comment your particular part of code. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, just click on like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.